to What We Watch After Dark. My name's Nathan, a.k.a. the Midnight Joker. And today we will be discussing Hellboy. It was directed by Guillermo del Toro and also written by Guillermo del Toro, Peter Briggs, and Mike Mignon. And then, of course, playing Hellboy is the great Ron Perlman, who could not have done it any better. In fact, there's a story that I'll get to on the flip side. Doug Jones and Thelma Blair were the other two main cast. This movie is awesome, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the trailer and then tell you why it's all, or tell you what I think. So roll them.
Watch your hands and elbows.
Pardon?
Welcome to the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense. There are things that go bump in the night, Agent Myers. And we are the ones who bump back.
Hellboy.
Well, come on in. Meet the rest of the family.
Abraham Sapien.
Liz Schumann. It's a beautiful name.
Don't worry, Boy Scout. She'll take care of you. These freaks, they give me the creeps.
Really?
Every time the media gets a look at him, they come running to me. I'm running out of lies.
If there's trouble, all us freaks have is each other.
What the hell is that?
Something big.
In the absence of light, darkness prevails. 60 years ago, they tried to destroy the world. They're back.
Master. Oh my God.
Behind this door, ancient evil.
Oh well. Let me go in and say hi.
Are you gonna be okay?
How big can it be?
Welcome back! That's a great trailer, in my opinion. I like this movie, and I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8. There was good chemistry within the cast. Ron Perlman was so dead on for this to play Hellboy. And then, unfortunately, we had another one come out where they rebooted it with somebody else playing Hellboy, and it just, no, that's a no. But anyway, talking about the movie and how they kind of thought about things and where they got some of the lore, but also cinematically, Guillermo del Toro him and the cinematographer are just fantastic when it comes to costumes and when it comes to scenes, set out, everything. I like the movie. So, part of the demonology in this movie was inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. He was a horror writer. Well, we all know who H.P. Lovecraft. But that's where he got some inspiration for the demonology mythology. Guillermo del Toro met with producers that wanted to make a bunch of differences to Hellboy. It was not, and they weren't good, and so they went ahead and they just didn't do it. They kept to their guns, and we got the great Hellboy design that we did. Well, and when Mike Nigla, the writer, and writer-director Guillermo del Toro decided to reveal to each other who they thought for the lead, they both said at the same time, Ron Perlman, which is just interesting because, you know, and they even, the studio didn't want Ron Perlman. They didn't think he had the star power that they were hoping for. But when it came down to it, Guillermo del Toro showed them Blade 2, which he was in, and they were convinced that he could hold the film. Oh, this is interesting. Guillermo del Toro opted to do this movie over Aliens versus Predator, Harry Potter, and The Prisoner of Azkaban. Ron Perlman does Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff, and it really took like a 4-hour process for him to get into makeup and everything. And this little boy in 2012 asked to meet Hellboy. And so he obliged and went through all that. And then the makeup art, I mean, the kid had leukemia. And then his name was Zachary. And they just hung out all day, both of them being Hellboy, and just making this kid, you know, have one of the greatest days of his life. That's amazing to me. That's awesome. Ron Perlman did all of it, or most of all of his stunts, but there was one scene where he broke a rib. It was a subway scene. He jumped into a train that was coming towards him at about 45 miles an hour. To prepare for the role, Ron Perlman read a whole bunch of Hellboy books, comic books, and worked out 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. And every day that he was off shooting, he would be working out. I mean, he's not a spring chicken, but the man looked good as Hellboy. And that was part of it, is Hellboy's supposed to look older than his actual age. I mean, he's a grown-ass looking man, or demon or whatever, but he still has tendencies, has like 8 or 9-year-old, you know, the way he throws his fits and stuff. But the movie is just really good. And again, I give it an 8. Well, guys, I think we've come to the end of it. I hope you do me the favor and like and subscribe. It really helps me. If you can't do both, I prefer subscribe, you know. I understand if your finger gets tired after one click. But anyway, I just want you to remember to love yourself very much. And know that I love you guys, all my brothers and sisters. I really care about you guys, and I want this to be a place where we can take a break from weird world stuff and, you know, just pretend. But I love you, and I always want you to remember, you left cookies in the oven. They're burning.